I'm up on Jackass Hill, and this vineyard was planted about 116 years ago by my grandfather, Giuseppe Martinelli. He planted this hill and worked it until my father was 12 years old, and that's when my grandfather passed away. My father farmed Jackass Hill until he was 87. So it's pretty sentimental for me to keep farming it. It's quite steep, it's 60-degree slope. When I was 8 years old, I had to come out and help my father burn brush. We pulled a brush burner behind a horse. Then, when my father decided in 1992 to quit farming, I took over and got on that tractor and started going across these rows. It's always been steep, always been a hard hill to work and farm, but it got really steep when I got on the tractor and started disking it. You always have to be ready for anything that can happen, because if you hit the wrong lever or do the wrong thing, you can't just push a button and erase your mistake. The tractor is going to go in a different direction than you want it to go. Your mind has to be clear. Don't worry about anything else. The vine in front of you, so the track doesn't hit it, and the vines behind you, so the disc doesn't hit them. You have to make those split decisions, and if you have to think about them, it's too late. My shoes, they're all loose, and that's so I can jump off, and if it catches on the gear shift or a piece of metal, wherever it is, it's not going to stop me. Because when the tractor is on a 60% slope, I can't go uphill. The only way I can go is downhill. Today I actually got past what I thought was the most dangerous part. I had the brakes on and my tractor wouldn't stop. And that's typical. It gets on the hard ground and it just starts sliding and you can't stop it. The tractor, I don't know, I think it got on the green grass and it slipped. And it doesn't have to slip very far, a few inches, and it went over the berm. Instantly, I pulled the right friction. And so it turned uphill. And then I knew it was okay. If I'd have made a mistake and pulled the left friction and it started downhill, it might have been a different outcome. My family keeps trying to convince me not to disc the hill, but like I said, because of tradition, I really feel like I have the obligation to the vines. But at the end of the day, I think back and I'm glad it's over. And then I think, well, you know, do I want to do it next year? So tonight I'll go into my cellar and get a bottle of Jackass Hill Zinfandel and sit down and have a glass and drink a glass of Zin. And I'll say, yeah, it's worth it.